Zachary Levi has ruffled feathers before, but his recent tweets might determine his future in James Gunn's newly relaunched DCU. James Gunn and Peter Safran have finally unveiled their plans for the future of the DC Universe. And while Shazam himself wasn't exactly front and center in the announcement, Gunn has confirmed that Levi is expected to continue on in the role. The Chuck and the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel actor came under fire last week after sharing a statement on social media that seemingly expressed an anti-vaccine sentiment. Specifically, Levi took to Twitter on Sunday, January 29th, to agree with criticism of the pharmaceutical company Pfizer. While there's nothing wrong with going after wealthy pharmaceutical giants, it's unclear if Levi was against the company itself or implying that he had an issue with the COVID-19 vaccine. Levi followed the tweet up with another stating, "Just one example of what I'm referring to." He linked to a DOJ page involving a case that states, "Justice Department announces largest healthcare fraud settlement in its history. With this additional info, Pfizer to pay $2.3 billion for fraudulent marketing." It seems to imply he wasn't speaking specifically about the COVID vaccine. Still, in this day and age, when misinformation spreads like wildfire on social media platforms like Twitter, it's somewhat difficult to parse what Levi was going for here. Levi wasn't mentioned by name in the January 31st video announcement from James Gunn, but the character Shazam was. During a 6-minute video announcing the future of DC projects, Gunn, DC Studios co-chair and co-CEO, said,
"Shazam has always been off kind of in his own part of the DCU, so he connects very well."
However, as reported by Variety, Gunn was more candid about Levi's status in the DCU at a private press event on January 30th, which was also attended by SlashFilm. When asked directly about the actor's tweet, Gunn said, "Just real simply, actors and filmmakers that I work with are going to say things that I agree with and things that I don't agree with. That's going to happen. I don't have a list of things that somebody should say because of what I think. And I can't be changing my plans all the time because an actor says something that I don't agree with." Zachary Levi's comments are far from the biggest controversy within the DCU. That would likely be the studio's continued association with Ezra Miller. He's the star of The Flash, who reportedly entered treatment last summer after months of headlines involving multiple arrests and accusations of abusive, erratic, and dangerous behavior. After explaining that he doesn't expect actors and filmmakers to agree with him at all times, Gunn did seem to bring up a caveat that differentiates between a bad opinion and an unforgivable action, saying, "By the same token, if somebody's doing something morally reprehensible, then that's a different story." While it sounds like Levi's behavior doesn't rise to the level of reprehensible to Gunn, it also sounds like he has a case-by-case approach to situations like these. He continued, "We have to take all that stuff into account. It's a balance. It's a modern world and it's a different place." The filmmaker and executive is, of course, no stranger to controversy. In 2018, he was fired by Marvel after offensive past joke tweets of his came to light. During this time, Gunn moved over from Marvel to DC. However, the Marvel decision was later reversed, and Gunn returned to Marvel to make both the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special and the upcoming Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, due out on May 5th, 2023. After the release of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Gunn's time at Marvel will likely be over, and he'll solely work with Peter Safran to create DC projects. As for Levi, his upcoming projects include an untitled Spy Kids sequel and the family films Chicken Run, Dawn of the Nugget, and Harold and the Purple Crayon. In Shazam, Fury of the Gods, the titular character and his friends continue to juggle their teenage alter egos with their superhero identities while they battle vengeful gods bent on destroying the world. The movie is set to open in theaters on March 17th, 2023. Whether or not there will be a third Shazam film with Levi remains to be seen.